I listened to disc 29. So is everybody aware that on the J. Cole album, there's disc 29?
It's disc 1, bro. Yes, it's the first.
No, but there's a reason why it's disc 29.
Sure, I understand.
So I found this out, and it helped me, and that's why I'm sharing.
Okay.
Disc 29, the first disc, is when he was turning 30 years old. It's a retrospective. It's a look back at him going home and like analyzing his friend group and where he's at in his life at 30 years old.
That is useful information.
Disc 39 is where he's at right now, because I don't know how, or turning 40 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's right around there.
Right around 40. So knowing that, the first time I heard it, I was kind of like, wait, he's talking about back in the day when I listened to the first CD. Then I was like, oh, okay, now that I have this lens, I'm listening to disc 29 differently, and I'm listening to disc 39 differently because I have this text, excuse me, which helped me.
He's 41. January 28th, 85.
Right, so this past birthday,
he turned 41.
He just turned 41. So disc 39 is literally like the last couple years.
Last couple years.
Right? Because there's some songs in there, like the one where he's talking about, like, I think he's talking to his lady.
Yeah.
Like where he's like, I didn't know talking about falling in love and how deeply in love he is. That's right now. Somebody accepting him for all of his mistakes. Or even the song where he kind of interpolates the Common I Used to Love Her concept, samples Common The Light, but then does the I Used to Love Her concept.
And then does I Love Her Again. Is that a different song?
No, that is the song I'm talking about.
Where he samples Common.
Where he samples The Light, which is the I Never Knew a Love.
Oh, that's right. He does sample The Light. It's not I Used to Love Her.
I Used to Love Her.
That's
So
right.
he's sampling The Light, but then doing
I Used to Love Her.
Exactly, as a concept, which is dope.
No, it's dope. If I was going to be, I'm going to say a positive first and a criticism.
Yeah.
And I do think you're right. I think we should wait for maybe the end of the week to really give a full breakdown so we can all spend time with it.
Yeah.
So far in my listening, to me, what I feel when I see the features, how many tracks it has, how big it's supposed to be, I see J. Cole as a rap nerd throwing his 2-disc in the ring. Like everyone did it, right? The biggest did the 2-disc.
Yep.
Biggie, Pac,
Nas,
Bone Thugs. At the time, everyone who was big was dropping their double disc.
It's actually and it's actually a super hip hop nerdy thing to try to do the double disc.
Right, Wu-Tang did it. I would say right now, and I know this will be blasphemy to some people, I think this has the least skips of any 2-disc I've ever heard.
No, you're wrong. I'm hitting you with the buttons.
I don't think it has a lot of. You think it has a lot of skips?
No. I the least is Biggs. The least
that might have a whole
Biggs.
different episode. We're having another episode.
Well, that's a Patreon.
Yeah.
Because Biggs 2-disc is shit.
No, it has. To me, it has a couple.
Yeah, but
I don't know that I heard the. I don't know that I heard the skippers on that.
I heard a few. More than not a lot. There's not a lot of skips for me on this call. I'm not saying that. There's a few though, which is more than 2. Biggs has 2, and we're what's it called? Splitting hairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Biggie is now tough to even truly analyze in an honest way, because there was the way you felt in 97, 98, and there's the way it hits now that he's gone, and this is his body of work that we're left with.
And by the way,
there are records on there I had no use for in 97, 98 that now I'm like, I like this joint now.
I absolutely agree.
So that makes it hard. You know, but on my first listen, I don't hear skips.
You can only judge it for now, though. Everything is in the.
You're right,
you have to listen to
and this is where we are now.
Now,
I feel like people are trying to find something negative though. Because do you saw people were mad? He's got part of his rollout too that he's doing is like he got his like old car, put a new engine in it, and he's gonna go across the country selling CDs.
I want to tell y'all something about J. Cole. He doesn't care what you think. He doesn't care.
It doesn't seem like it.
Which I like about him.
No. That's why he did this double disc for his fans. If you were not a fan of J. Cole or a deep J. Cole listener or any of that before this album, he did not make this for you. This was not him coming back trying to prove anything to anyone who had a feeling about how the 7-minute drill played out. He don't care what you think. At all.
I go back and forth whether I think he doesn't care at all. Because
No. If you're not a fan, like this is for his fans. This is for. I mean, he's got P.D. Pablo in this joint.
he starts the album with James Taylor, guys. There had to be some people in the EL Army who heard that James Taylor start the album, like,
Where's Whitish Wednesday coming back?
Is this Whitish Wednesday? No, that hit. The whole thing is fire. The P.D. Pablo feature is fire.
And then he's using the DMX record, the comment thing
that was
talked about.
That was going to be the one thing I would be critical of. And
you didn't like how I used it.
No, it's not that. It's a lot of it. There's a lot of derivativeness to it. There's a lot of
the whole project.
Yeah, I'm gonna reference this. I'm gonna reference that. There's a lot of it.
On the I expected that only because when he gave us the track listing, it was a picture of his room as a kid or something.
Yeah.
With all the different posters on the wall.
Yeah.
And he was basically like, I looked up to y'all. And I literally looked up to y'all. Like it was on the ceiling of my room.
Right.
Not only did I look up to you, but I looked up to you. And so I was like, oh, okay, so this album is gonna, because I think everything's intentional. It's not loose. So with artists like Kendrick, Drake, Cole.
Oh, it's nice you threw Drake in.
Well, no, he's
not as intentional as Cole or Kendrick.
I wouldn't say that.
I
wouldn't say that.
But I feel what you're saying.
I wouldn't say that. I think he has times when he very much is, and other times when he's not.
I think he has times when he starts out being intentional, and then by the time it gets to like the meat of the album, and he wants to get it done and just put one hit on it.
Views was intentional though. Like Views, it was very intentional. Like if you're reading this, I feel like was intentional. What was the other one with his head in the clouds? What was that?
What's the one? I'm like seeing it.
With the blue sky, and it was like it had multiple covers. Him as a kid and him as an adult with the clouds, the sky in the background.
Baby blue.
I can picture it, but isn't that a problem that we can't remember? Or is it just that we're washed?
No, it's just that we're washed.
Yeah.
And then we're Drake haters, so there's that part.
Drake haters. No.
You know what I mean? But no, I think Views is intentional. If you're reading this and
nothing was the same.
Nothing was
the same. It was intentional, but that doesn't mean the intention landed.
Listen.
You're being nice. No, intentional.
No. I'm just saying the attempt. These people are trying to tell us a story with their album cover, with the titles of the songs, with the you know what I mean? They're trying to tell a complete
Easter eggs.
story. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So anyway, to Cole looking at the ceiling, and then you're saying he used maybe oversampled or overinterpolated or whatever in the album. All that's a valid critique, but I expected it.
Sure. Yeah, and I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying there were. Like every couple of songs, he's doing another song that which is cool, but also a bit like.
I think he ventured out in some ways I didn't expect sonically. I think he ventured out in some ways. There was a couple like pop leaning, guitar riffy things I didn't expect to hear from him.
Yeah, no, I think
like almost like crossover poppy joints.
Yeah, I mean, but then the poppy ones are the ones that I kind of expected it. The Burna Boy one hit the way I would expect a J.Cole kind of single to hit. The ones that I could tell, there are a couple on here that I go, these are J.Cole single vibes.
Now,
the Thames record.
Yeah, but that's not even the one I'm talking about.
I like that record.
I like that record.